Late July 2025, Ukrainian Defense detects a massive Russian armored column on the move in the Siversk direction. Their objective? To break through the defensive lines. But they are unaware of one thing. Every step they take is a step deeper into a massive, multi-layered trap laid by Ukraine. The Russian assault begins with an unconventional tactic against the 54th and 81st Airmobile Brigade's positions. Alongside armored vehicles, they deploy groups of infantry on motorcycles. The mission of these Banzai riders is to find a weak spot in the defense, move fast, and sow chaos. It's a high-risk, high-speed gamble. However, Ukraine's layered defense is ready for them. Reconnaissance drones from the Phoenix Border Guard unit spot the motorized groups long before they can get close. The coordinates are relayed instantly. The first layer of the trap springs shut. Artillery. Batteries immediately unleash a massive barrage on the area, turning the open fields into a kill zone. The intense artillery fire suppresses the daring assault before it can even gain momentum. The riders scatter in panic, but there is no escape. The scattered groups now become easy prey for the second layer of defense, FPV kamikaze drones. These fast and vulnerable units are hunted down one by one. Another follows a fleeing motorcycle, neutralized. An operator from the Iron Punishment Unit of the 54th Brigade locks onto a target. Direct hit. The first wave ends in a complete and total failure, a testament to poor planning against a prepared defense. With the vanguard eliminated, it's time for the main armored column. In the Siversk direction, these moments give way to a rare sight in modern warfare, a full-on tank duel. An agile Ukrainian tank from the 54th Brigade skillfully outmaneuvers and catches a clumsy Russian turtle tank from its flank. The shot from close range is devastating. It rips away the anti-drone cage and limits the Russian tank's ability to maneuver. This is an open invitation for FPV operators. Within a short time, the wounded and exposed tank becomes a helpless target for drones and is completely destroyed. Around the same time, further south in Donetsk, Odessa Marines spot a Russian MTLB. One drone identifies the target, while another delivers a pinpoint strike. An armored assault is nothing without fire support. Ukrainian drone operators know this, and they begin hunting the high-value targets. Deep in a forest, concealed under nets and camouflage, they detect two D-30 howitzers, an ammunition truck, and a critical electronic warfare system. This is a million-dollar target. Despite signal jammers and the dense trees, the Ukrainian pilots manage to infiltrate. With a precision maneuver, the first FPV drone strikes one of the howitzers. Immediately after, a second one hits the ammunition truck, turning it into a hellish fireball. The chain reactions deliver a heavy blow to the Russian fire support. Simultaneously, operators from the 82nd Air Assault Brigade are hunting for active enemy artillery. A drone spots a hidden gun position just as it prepares to fire. Before it can, it receives a fiery farewell. The trap is not just about destroying what's in front, it's about blinding the enemy and taking away their guns. As the column stalls and chaos sets in, Russian infantry dismount and scramble for cover, attempting to establish defensive positions. But there is no hiding. On a key front, operators from the 9th Separate Drone Systems Brigade are tasked with dismantling an entire enemy defense area. Fortified positions and troop concentrations are hit relentlessly, thwarting any attempt to regroup. Further south, near Zvirove, an operator from the 47th Brigade with the callsign Jaeger is hunting infantry. His drone spots enemy soldiers moving between ruined buildings. A precise drop from above neutralizes the threat. Near Shevchenko, the 155th Brigade repels a full-scale mechanized assault, the first in a long time in this sector. Russian heavy equipment, long considered an easy target in open terrain, is systematically picked apart by FPV crews, forcing the infantry into the open where they are hunted down. Sometimes, the hunt is not about speed, but patience. Here, drones from the IFG unit spot an enemy unit, but instead of striking immediately, they stalk their prey. They wait for the perfect moment when the soldiers feel safe before delivering a single, decisive strike. The psychological pressure is immense. So, how does this flawless ambush work? It's about more than just battlefield decisions. It's a complete ecosystem. Behind the front lines, in places like this small workshop of the 58th Motorized Infantry Brigade, the very fate of the war is being rewritten. Soldiers build and perfect drones from scratch, modifying each one for specific missions. This is the heart of Ukraine's technological adaptation. This ecosystem includes not just attack drones, but also drone hunters. The Four-Post Brigade uses specially developed interceptor drones to destroy Russian reconnaissance assets like the Orlan and Zala in mid-air. This tactic leaves the Russians blind, ensuring the secrecy of the trap. And this technological revolution is now an international effort. The German defense company Duel is testing its new generation unmanned ground vehicle for the first time in Ukraine under real combat conditions with the 3rd Assault Brigade. Ukraine has become a real-world laboratory for the future of warfare. The final layer is constant vigilance. The new normal on the front is clearing roads of Russian sleeper drones, as operators from the 115th Mechanized Brigade are doing here. It's a routine but vital task to keep logistics routes safe. With its vanguard smashed, its fire support silenced, its armor broken, and its infantry hunted down, the Russian armored column is no longer an attacking force. It is simply a collection of targets. The trap is now fully sprung. Now, elite units like the Typhoon Special Purpose Drone Detachment move in for the final cleanup. There is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The remaining vehicles and positions are systematically dismantled. The operators are relentless, their strikes precise. A massive explosion, a direct hit. The entire area is under fire. Operation complete. This multi-layered ambush, set up by the Ukrainian Defense, resulted in the complete collapse of the Russian armored column. This isn't just a military victory, it's the absolute triumph of intelligence, technology, and flexibility over an outdated doctrine of brute force. What you have witnessed is a new way of war, pioneered on the fields of Ukraine. And this was just one example of what happens on the front lines every day. To stay instantly informed and support our analysis of what's happening on the front, you can click the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.